For a pleasant afternoon to you all, teachers and students and distinguished judges. I am delegated to welcome you all for the Inter-House Drama Competition. Our chief guest, we have K.R. Raghavi. We are very proudly to say alumni of our DVRT school, pursued PGPMI from Chennai, Business School Chennai, LLB from STNDV Tirupati, worked as a content analyst at Nexus Chennai and project manager at Whiterocks Digital Media. Moved to teaching recently and currently pursuing the passion. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, we have K. Deepti Garu as one of our judges, native of Chittoor, studied till 10th at King's School, completed BTech, ECE, EEE at Seatons. She is a housewife who supports her husband and son. Her interest is planting, social work is her future plan, and also love to interact with the people. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, we have Dr. Himadimbu Garu, an orthodontist by profession. She is graduated from prestigious Usmania Dental College, Hyderabad. Worked as junior resident in Apollo Dental Clinic, Hyderabad. Later did her postgraduate in Department of Orthodontist and Dentofacial Orthopedics, as has been as a consultant orthodontist in various dental clinics and owns a clinic as well. She has a clinic experience of 12 years. We welcome you, ma'am. Now I would like to use this occasion to give a hearty welcome to our correspondent, ma'am, who is a seasoned scholar, the navigator of the flagship of Kingdom and the sculptor of the human character. This is my chance to formally invite our dynamic administrator in charge, ma'am, Mrs. Benjamin Garu. She is a key figure in determining the direction of our school, and we are lucky to have her as a matron. She symbolizes vision, deduction, and unrelenting commitment to the quality. Now, I am appreciative to our dear principal's presence. Mrs. Benjamin Garu, a person who always serves as an inspiration. She has provided us with the roadmap for achieving our goals and a solid foundation for all the developing minds. She is an inspiration to all the educators and learners because of her unwavering work ethic and discipline in her daily life. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome our beloved teachers that put forth enormous effort in molding young people in the decent members of the society. They instill a zest for learning, enrich the wisdom, and encourage the optimism. Now I wish all the participants a very good luck.
KID Senior Secondary School takes pride in presenting the play, The Bishop's Candlesticks by Norman. It's an extract from Les Miserables. This play opens in Bishop's house. It's a cold winter night. Then don't make me scold you again.
Yes, madam.
Where did my brother go? It's not even 11 o'clock. Maria?
Yes, madam.
Did his lordship leave any message for me?
No, madam.
Well, did he say he was going?
Yes, madam.
Oh my God! Yes, madam, no, madam, yes, madam. Why are you talking like that? Then why didn't you tell me?
Madam didn't ask me.
That is a reason to not tell me?
Madam said this morning that I was not to chatter, so I thought...
Oh my God! You thought, oh my God.
Whatever. Where did he say he was going? To my mother's house, madam.
Indeed, to your mother's home.
Well, whatever. Put that salt cellars on the table.
The silver ones.
The silver ones, madam.
Yes, the silver ones. Are you Professor Venus?
The silver ones are sold, madam.
Sold? Who sold them? Why were they sold?
His lordship, the bishop told me this afternoon while you're out to take them and sell them.
How could you say that without asking me? This happens. Everything is done. The money is finished. The property is gone. If it's not for my property, I should starve.
activities in here. Why? What happened, Person? You have been crying? Is Maria been giving you trouble?
No, brother. It's not Maria.
Well, you shall tell me later. Maria, my child, run home now. Your mother is better and the doctor has come and gone.
Thank you, Lordship.
Here, Maria, take my shawl. It will keep you warm.
Oh, no, Lordship.
What nonsense are you telling, brother? Sure, she's quite young. She will get sick.
Person, you don't know how cold it is.
I'm done with your nonsense. Sit there. I'll take you some soup. Eat it before it's cold.
It smells delicious. And so you made me this tasty soup? You are too good to me, sister.
Good to you. I should think so. And what did you do? Silver saucers behind my back? The silver ones?
Oh, the silver salt cellars. It's a pity. Were you proud of them?
To be proud of you? Why were they with us for years then?
I did not have money, so I had to sell them.
And the next thing you're gonna sell is your candlesticks.
No, not my candlestick, sister. You know, our mother gave them to me on her deathbed. On her deathbed after you were born, and I want to keep them with me.
Brother, you're gonna break my heart here. You eat your soup. Maria, let's go. Good night, brother.
My friend, why will I call out? As you see, I'm reading.
I want food. I am starving. Quickly give me food. Quickly. Quickly.
Certainly, you shall have food. But I don't know where my sister keeps all the food. I will go call her.
Sister, going to call your sister. Are you? I'm calling someone to catch me. Huh? A big joke. Now quickly give me food, or else I will drive this knife to the heart.
Don't you trust me? Don't you believe me?
All right, I think I will trust you. But if you play any trick on me, I will kill you.
Person,
Yes, brother.
here is a poor hungry traveler. Give him some food.
What? At this time of the night? We don't have even an ounce of sleep.
But he is a poor hungry traveler.
Fine, I'll bring some. I'm coming. Brother, there's knife around your neck.
Oh, the knife. He has no harm. He is a good friend of mine.
But he's looking at me like a wild beast.
Madam, your balls!
Oh my God, my balls!
Yes, your balls! My knife is sharper. And as for fork, madam, you don't use your forks.
My beautiful balls!
We don't use forks at prison.
Prison?
Yes, you heard me right. I am a convict and I have escaped from the hell, the prison.
I think you have suffered a lot.
Suffered? Suffered? Yes, suffered. Yes, when I was a man. But now I'm not the man. I'm a number. Number 13579. I have escaped from the hell, the prison.
What do you mean?
Brother, this is my tale. Once upon a time, I was. What's wrong with you, my dear? Mother,
mother. She's really sick. We'll see to it next week, mother. Next week? How could you say that? I said she's really sick. And after all, she's my dear daughter-in-law. Mother, I am searching for a job. Let me find one first. What the hell are you talking? Does she have to wait until you find a job? Your dear once is getting worse and gradually. Something should be done. Mother, do you think I will try for it? I'll be chased away whenever I try for it, Mother. We can bear it, my child. We can return it. Oh God, I beg, save Jenny. Oh God, what should I do next? What should I do now? Please help me, oh Lord. Mother, just a moment, Mother. I will come right now. Mother, what's wrong with you, my dear? Mother, it's unbearable, Mother. It's unbearable. I can't, Mother. I can't. Jenny. Oh God! My dear Jenny! My dear Jenny! Oh God! My dear Jenny! Oh God! Mother! Mother! Look what I brought! I brought money! Loads of money! Enough to take Jenny to the doctor! I must send George! George! God's been very unkind to us! Very unkind! Jenny is no more! We don't have Jenny anymore! She can't bear it! She's dead, my dear! She's dead! Mother! Don't talk to me like that, Mother! I can't bear it, Mother! I can't! Mother, for heaven's sake! Don't joke, Mother! Don't joke! I can't bear it! Oh, Jenny! Jenny, my dear wife! What has happened to you? Son George! Jenny is dead! What to do? What about this little one? How am I to deal with this? I'm helpless! I'm helpless!
Here, old lady. Who is George here?
What makes you come here, officer?
Just tell me where he is.
It's my son, George! What's the matter?
Don't play tricks with us.
What's the room with this, officer?
Why shouldn't we? You know what your son has done? He has stolen money. A huge amount.
Oh, God! I cannot believe this, officer! George! George! I told this deed, George! I will tell this deed! Speak up, George! Speak up! Mother! I am sorry, Mother! I didn't have any other chance! Sorry, Mother! Oh, God! What's my pain? Oh, God!
Out, old lady, out. Take him in the court. Officer, lock him up.
Yes, sir.
Officer, no!
The new friend has arrived.
Oh, welcome, my dear friend, welcome! Oh, I think you're hungry. Take this food. Officer! Officer!
Yes, tell me what it is.
The food stinks. Can you give me something else?
Oh, I'm glad. We give you food. Very good food.
Yeah, you deserve a grand feast.
Eat this. Want some more? Have fun.
want you here with me. I know that your love is gone.
George is being ill-treated, nagged and tortured to the core in the prison. He had to feed on his vermin, and this has changed him into a wild beast. Oh, unable to bear it, he successfully escaped from the prison when the police officers were careless. It is how he landed up in Bishop's house.
Bishop, this is my sad day, Bishop. This is my destiny.
It's okay, my friend. Go to sleep. We'll talk tomorrow.
Good night, Bishop. The candlestick. Where did it go? Brother! Brother! Brother!
What happened, Person?
Look, the candlesticks! They're missing!
No, not my candlesticks. Oh no.
Go to the police! Here, they left the town. Go now!
No, Person. No, I don't want him go to the jail again.
What nonsense are you saying, brother? If you're not going, then I will go.
Bishop, we have someone for you. May we come in?
Yes, coming.
Ha! You have been caught, you thief! You nincompoop! How dare you steal my candlesticks? Huh? Haven't I fed you? You ungrateful guy!
Stop it, Person. Stop it.
How can you say this, brother? He stole our candlesticks!
Leave the room now.
No, I can't! He stole our mother's candlesticks!
Sir, Bishop's order. Leave the room now.
Brother! Brother! I can't forgive you! I hate you!
Sir, he is a gentleman. He is a good friend of mine. And I gave him the candlestick.
Bishop, it's your friend.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And you gave him the candlestick.
I myself gave him the candlestick.
Oh,
Now let the man be free.
okay, Bishop. We trust you. We will take a leave now.
Bishop, you told them that I was your best friend.
Keep these candlesticks with you, my friend. These may help you.
Bishop, you told them that I was your best friend. And now you are giving me this candlestick. Well, thank you, Lachu. Thank you.
Remember, you are the temple of living God. Walk in the righteous path and don't fall into evil. Time will change everything, my friend.
Yes, I am the temple of living God. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Bishop, may I come in?
Yes, come in. Who are you?
It's me, George,
George? I don't remember.
the convict to whom you gave your candlesticks.
Oh, George, you are a changed person, man. You look good. Person, Maria, see who has come.
Yes, brother. Who are you? Sister, it's me, George. George? Who's that? The convict running a rehabilitation center for people like me, sister. I am taking care of these poor and needy. Good evening, Bishop.
Good afternoon, children.
Bishop, I wanted to tell you something. It wasn't just your preaching that has changed me, Bishop, but it was your pure love, kindness, and practice that has changed me, Bishop, that has changed me. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you.
I am so proud of you, my friend.
Dear audience, preaching may not bring about a change, but the wild fruit barbaric hearts bring a change. Practicing kindness and generosity brings a change. Second chance has to be given for the heart has been made. This is the message that has been delivered through this place. Unconditional love and kindness. Vanishing graduates. Hope you all enjoy it. Let's thunder!
Here. Our team, Spurti Vahini, has worked tirelessly to bring to you this drama. A drama about lovable parents and how they raise their only child with unconditional love and support. Over the past few years, a lot has changed. You may be thinking about science, technology, culture, and so on. But I mean the relations. A parent-to-child relationship is one of the most fundamental and important in our world. So, let's sit back and relax as we watch this drama.
Right. I hope you're preparing well for your final exam. Of course, Ma. You know, right? I study well. I know, Anjali, but it's your father's dream that you'll become a doctor one day. Ma, please don't talk about him. I hate him. Stop it, Anjali. He's your father. He loves you so much and works hard for the whole day just for you. How can a child hate father? Here, Anjali, your father arrived. Don't hurt him with your words.
Anjali, my child, do you eat anything when your exam starts?
By next week, Ma, I'll go out. Come on, Pedro, come, let's play. It's boring. Then what to play? Hey, look there. Yeah, look there. It looks interesting. Come, let's go and watch. What game is it? I know. It is called Giliganda. Even I like to play that. It's so much of fun. Yes.
Yesterday, I won the match. Get ready for today's challenge.
Let's see, Suresh. Every day can't be yours.
Now, will you please teach us this game?
No.
Hey, come on, let's join them.
Oh, yes!
Children, many times I tell you that not to play this game. It's just a dangerous game. I'm speaking with my own experience. Stop! Go away!
Ma, see how cruel and rude. He's just like his ugly face. And that's why I don't like to speak to him. You know how much I suffer before my friends in society? You know how rich and smart my friends' parents are? But he just irritates me with his unpleasant face always.
My child, I'm sorry for that.
What is it you're talking, Anjali? What do you know about your father?
Calm down, Sharada. She's just a young girl. Don't scold her. She'll understand one day.
Ma, I have a test tomorrow. I need to prepare.
Sharada, see how much I saved this month.
Yes, the money which I have saved now is sufficient to meet your eye operation. We shall meet a doctor and fix a date for your operation.
No, my dear, this is not for my operation. This is for our daughter's future. And moreover, tell me, what is the necessary for the operation? I'm strong enough to take care of you and our daughter. Within few days, my daughter will become a doctor, operate my eye. Why I should go to others?
Let's hope for that. chance. Want you to be a bit early. Make the things quick. Here, Anjali, take your lunchbox. Ma, I can't take this boring food to college. All my friends bring different variety of foods and even go to costly restaurants. Give me money when I'll join them today. Anjali, it's nutritious food, Anjali. You know, your father works all the day hard and pay your college fee and take care of us with the vision from only one eye. You can't understand all these things. You're not child anymore, Anjali. You're grown up. But I wanted to lead in the Julius life. I don't like the sympathy and emotional dramas. It's all my fate. Anjali, Anjali. Oh no. My dear, Anjali left her lunchbox in a hurry. Will you give it to her?
It's my pleasure, Sharada.
The matter, sir.
Will you please call Miss Anjali, final year student? She is my daughter.
Just a moment, sir.
Okay.
Child, someone has come for you.
Here is your lunch, Anjali.
Oh no! How many times I've told you to not come here? If my friends come to know that I'm not daughter, they'll hate me too. Never come here again. I will be hungry, but if you bring anything, I don't eat. At least you can dress smart, no? Can't you afford a nice shirt?
True, dear. With that money, I can buy you a reference book or offer you a delicious dinner. You are always my first priority, dear.
Oh my God! How to bear your senseless talk? Enough. Please leave at once.
Okay, my dear. Take it this time. I will never come here again. I will promise you.
Move soon, please, before they see you.
Hello, Ishwar.
Hello, sir.
Ishwar, I came to know that your daughter is settled in a city. How is she?
Yes, sir. She is good and finished her degree. She stays with her friends to practice medicine.
But Ishwar, staying in a PG or hostel costs us more. Why can't you even go sitting there? Anyhow, I wanted a person to take care of the office over there, Ishwar.
That's really a great offer, sir. Once I will discuss with my wife, sir.
Sure, Ishwar.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
Sharada.
Why are you so hurried?
I have good news.
What is it?
My boss gave me an offer to settle down in a city where our daughter lives. He wanted me to take in charge of the office there.
Wow, really? Sure, dear. We will shift as early as possible.
From now, I can always be with my daughter.
That's true.
Sharada. See, I got Packerson Moore's number.
Okay, dear, give me the number. I'll talk and take care about it.
Ishwar and Sharada are getting ready and obviously so excited to meet their daughter, who has been in the modern city with her friends for a year. And you know, here, the actual twists and turns of our story will take place and engage you all in surprises and shocks. Let's sit back and watch the rest.
This is Ishwar. Where are you?
Sir, actually we are...
Do you know BV Reddy School?
Oh, it's a very great school, sir. Very familiar in the city.
Yeah, just opposite to the school.
No worries, sir. We will be there.
Okay. Where is the address?
Just go to the school. Opposite the school it seems.
Then no need of this Google Maps. That's fine.
Yes. Hey Ramu, call him and tell that we have reached here.
Hello?
Sir, we have reached here, but the door is closed.
Yeah. The main entrance is very small and narrow. We can't take the things through that way. 5 minutes. We will come to the back gate. Even you come to the entrance, which is behind the house.
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Okay.
Come on, Somu. You made my work quite easy.
It's okay, ma'am. My pleasure. Sir, it's our visiting card. Please about your relatives and your friends.
Sure.
Come, let's go, Ramu.
Somu, ask the remaining of the amount.
Sir, the remaining amount.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a nice day,
Have a
sir.
nice day, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now everything is set now, Sharada. I will go to Achai.
Yes, please. I'm so excited to meet her.
Dear Chai, is this the address?
Yes, uncle. It is.
Will you please call Anjali? She is my daughter.
Oh, really? Sure, uncle. You can come in.
No, my dear. You call her. I'll wait here.
Anjali. Yes? Just see out. You have a surprise. Surprise? Really?
Hi Nitish. Hi Kumar. How are you?
We are fine. How about you?
I'm fine.
Anjali, who is this? Someone is waiting here.
Oh yeah, he has come for me. And you know, Archana is waiting for you people. You meet her. I'll join you later.
Hi, Archana.
Hey guys, what's up?
How are you, dear? We shifted to this city. My boss asked me to take care of the office here. So, even you come with us. We miss you a lot. Anyway, they provided us a house. We can stay together.
Who asked you to come here? I'll not come anywhere. Don't spoil my image in front of my friends. Just leave immediately. And listen, I'm shifting to a new house. Don't even try to find out my address.
Okay, my dear. Take care of yourself. God bless you.
Who is that, Anjali?
One of my housemates. My mother sent him to find out whether everything is well here.
Housemate? What? Is he your housemate? Anjali, but he told that he is your father.
Father? You have come to know your true colors. We are ashamed to have a friend like you, Anjali. Never talk to us. Archana, we are just leaving. Catch you later.
Anjali, as a friend, it's my duty to guide you in a right path.
Will you please stop it? I hate advices. I know what to do.
Yes, Anjali, you know what to do, but actually, you are not doing it. Let me talk, Anjali. Look, Anjali, he is your father. They are your parents. You know, I lost my parents in an accident. From then, I am all alone. Now, every moment, I am longing for my parents, but they will never be back. How you have become a doctor today? It's because of their hard work, pain, struggles, and all their sacrifices. Just close your eyes and think about your parents once. Please, Anjali. Are you not getting tears, Anjali?
Yes. My friend, you have made me realize my mistake. But I just wanted to wait for a month. Next month is my parents' wedding anniversary. I just wanted to surprise them.
Okay, Anjali. Do as you like.
See, I told you right. Anjali will feel ashamed to introduce me as her father. And she told very clearly that she is shifting to a new house. She won't come here anymore.
Don't worry. Definitely one day she'll come to know you. Don't lose your faith.
But she won't come here anymore. I'll miss her a lot.
I swear I will never meet her until she comes here.
Okay.
Ma, where are you?
Anjali?
Ma, see what I've got for you. New
Anjali, but...
Wait, Ma, let me tell. And very importantly, I've made arrangements for father's eye operation.
It's of no use. But Anjali, your father, the very next day after he met you, all of a sudden he got heart attack and he passed away. And it was only me who did all the rituals to your father. I even don't know where you stay because you shifted your house. I tried in all possible ways to convey you, but I couldn't.
Ma, what are you telling? How this can be true? It's all my sin. I'm sorry, Ma. Even I changed my phone number.
You should should know one more thing, Anjali. When you were 3 years child, few children were playing gilli danda and a piece of wood stuck in your eyes. And doctors told that you lost your eyesight. Immediately, your father donated his eye to you. And he took a promise that I should not reveal this to you. But if I just keep quiet, his sacrifices has no meaning. Just leave. And you never noticed your father till the end. He always owned torn slippers, old clothes, and never take care of himself. But your debts to your father always hurts me a lot, Anjali, always hurts me. Oh my God, how will I correct my blunder now? What a fool am I? How much I earn now? What's my status now? I'm just nothing but a zero. My saddest regret in my life forever is that I failed to be a good child to you. For this, till my last day, I'll be the poorest daughter ever. I love you so much, Dad. I miss you so much. Dad, please, come back, Dad, please. He will never be back, Anjali. It's of no use. It's shame to introduce you as my daughter. Just leave. Ma, please, accept me, Ma. Forgive me. Accept me, Ma, please. I accept you because we parents know only to love you, though it never reflected. Don't cry. Your father can't bear it. I believe he is still here. Thank you, Ma.
This beautiful world has been gifted to us by our parents to live in and enjoy. They also took care to arrange for our each and every possible comfort since our birth. Relationships between the parent and the child are among the most significant and intricate in our life. When parents experience loneliness and negligence, it is a truly depressing sensation. The mother who bore us, the father who fostered us. Our parents do have some expectations. It's just love and attention towards them. But today, instead of sharing gratitude and love, we share cruelty. Many youngsters even hesitate to introduce their own parents. Is this not cruel? It is truly inhuman. This is a debt you must owe to your parents. I here conclude this with a quote. Respect, adore, worship your parents, but not your prestige, ego, anger, and so on. Respect your parents, be proud of your parents, but most importantly, don't forget to love your parents. Spurti Vahini, signing out. Thank you.
Behind every smile in these halls lies a story of courage, dreams, and glories we hide. Good afternoon, everyone. We wish you an unforgettable and engaging experience today as we dive into our story. We, Nirmala Vahini, are going to immerse you in a world of enthralling conflicts. This riveting tale is woven with vivid talent whose personal struggles and entangled relationships drive the narrative forward. As secrets are uncovered and alliances shift, you will be captivated by its intense drama, unexpected turns, dramatic pacing, and powerful performances. This tale is a journey landscape of passion, resilience, and betrayal. Let's watch the show.
Hey dear, time to finish up and get ready. It's a big day. New school, new adventures.
Papa, do I really have to go? What if I don't fit in?
I understand your situation, dear. First of all, you go to your new school and then you can make new friends.
You're right, dear. I'm ready. Let's go make this a great day for him. Wow! You made a beautiful garden here also, huh?
Yes, dear. Your mother has a beautiful hobby of planting everywhere she goes. The way she nurtures every single plant and flower, giving them color and life, represent her loving and caring nature.
Of course, dear. You all know that I love gardening. I learned gardening from my grandmother. It enhances the beauty of homes, space for relaxation, play, and activities like reading.
Okay, let's go to school now. We are getting late.
We go to school for admission. Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Good morning, ma'am. We are here for our child's admission in the school.
With pleasure, sir. Please take your seat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Parents have arrived here to join the child in our school. Can I please send them inside?
Yes, sure.
Sir, you may go and meet the principal, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Happy morning. Please have your seats.
Good morning, sir. Thank you. Sir, we are here for our child's admission in this school.
Great. We conduct an entrance exam for him. What's your name?
My name is Keshav, sir.
Both of you wait there for a while. Let him take his exam.
Keshav? Then let me know. Okay, ma'am. Completed my exam, ma'am. Here, dear. Miss Shweta, ma'am. Can you please collect this paper? Okay, ma'am. Here is the papers, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Shweta. May I get it, sir?
Yes. Your son scored well in the exam. We grant him an admission. But he should follow some certain rules. He should be regular to school and he should complete all his assignments on time. And any one of the parents should attend the parent-teacher meeting without fail. Sure, sir. We'll make sure he follows everything. School reopens on 10th of this month. He can attend from that day. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. Anu, I forgot to tell you. My mother called me and said that she's gonna visit us soon.
Is it? I'll prepare the favorite dishes. Yay! I'll go shopping with Grandpa.
No dear, don't disturb them. Since I have joined the army, I always stayed away from them. Let them come here, take some rest, and then enjoy the rest of the life.
Don't worry, dear. Now that you have retired from the army, we'll take care of them here onwards. Grandparents arrived to their son's home.
How are you all, dears? It's been a long time since we met.
Welcome, Grandma and Grandpa.
Welcome, Mom and Dad.
Long live, God bless you. Did you retire from the army?
I already informed Mom about this, Dad.
Yes, dear. When I called him, he told me that he was retired from the army. I'm sorry, I didn't convey you.
What work are you doing now?
I have already applied for the job, Dad.
Did you join the school?
Yes, Grandpa. Did you like the school? Yep, Grandma. I loved it. The school is big and the classrooms are spacious. Okay, dear. I got some fresh veggies and fruits for my farm. Thank you, Mom. These fresh veggies have high nutritional value. Please make yourselves comfortable. You can sit here. Thank you, dear. Let's take our seat. Dear, get ready for school. Mama, I must know my class teacher and my friends. Everything is new.
I know, dear. First, you attend the school and then you can make a lot of friends there.
My grandson will be friendly with everyone. Come dear. Come dear, let's pray to God. Hello, ma'am. Your garden is beautiful. When did you move to this house? Last month, ma'am. Is it? We went on a vacation and arrived last night. This is our daughter Ramya. Hello, aunt. Hi, dear. He is my son Keshav. Hi, Aunt. Hi, dear. Are you going to school? Yes, Aunt. Think you don't want to go to school today? Actually, we are really tired. And from tomorrow,
Hello, sir. I'm Siddharth. We live in that corner house.
Hello Siddharth, nice to meet you. I'm Ajay. Would you mind to go for a cup of tea?
No thanks. I just have a tea. Can I leave now? I have some urgent work.
Sure Siddharth, let's keep in touch.
go to school, dear. Bye, Mama.
Bye Keshav.
First day at school. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, students. Today we have a new student, Keshav. Welcome him.
Hi, Keshav.
Hi, everyone. Class, let's make Keshav feel at home. Keshav, why don't you tell the class a little about yourself?
Sure, ma'am. I am Keshav. I like listening to music. I am excited to be here.
Thank you, Keshav. I hope you will know everyone quickly. You may go and take your seat now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi Keshav, I am Basha.
Hi, Basha. Nice to meet you.
Where do you live now?
I am now living in Chittorandi, Kajur.
What is your father?
My father recently retired from the army. He applied for a job here. He served in the army for 14 years. Great! I want to become a doctor and serve in the army.
How far do you liking it so far?
It's been good so far. The school is bigger than my old one.
Class, please maintain silence. I have to take your attendance now, so please be attentive. Manoj,
Present, ma'am.
Viraj, ma'am, Kirti,
Present, ma'am.
Thomas,
Present ma'am.
Keshav,
Present, ma'am.
Basha, Basha, Basha.
Present, ma'am.
How many times should I call you Basha, or you not attending the class?
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. And class, I want you to know that you have 7 subjects from now on, and we have robotics too.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It is, and it's going to be a fantastic year with lots of new challenges. And looks like we have a great group here. And we will be doing a lot of projects together. And I want our class to be a place where everyone feels safe, respected, and happy. And can anyone tell me some ways how can we show respect to each other in our class?
Listening while others are speaking.
Be kind. Those are some wonderful ideas. Okay, class, looks like it's time for us to head home. They all need...
How was your day, dear? Everyone is nice and helps each other in class. My class teacher is a benevolent person. She told me about my subjects, exams, etc. Come, dear, have some snacks. Okay, Grandma. Mama, can I go outside and play? Sure, dear. Brother, come let's play. Okay, Ramya. Keshav, come dear. Do your homework for tomorrow. Okay, Mama. Yes, Aunt. I too must do my homework. Bye, Keshav. Bye, Ramya. Grandma, puri and all are very nice. Do you want another? Yes, Grandma. Hello, come and serve to my grandson another puri.
Go do your homework Keshav.
Okay, Papa. Keshav, get ready for school, dear. Mama, I feel severe a headache and stomachache. What happened, dear? Dear, I think it was due to that food that you had yesterday. It might be indigestion.
Yes, Mom. I'll take him to the doctor. Let's go, Keshav. What is the issue?
My son feels headache and stomachache, doctor.
Well, what did he have last night?
He had aloo and puri.
Okay, let me check. There's nothing to worry about. Please let me again if there is any issue. Sure, doctor. Thank you.
Dear, take rest for some time. Okay, dear. Hello, ma'am. I'm Keshav's mother.
Yes, tell me, ma'am.
He's sick, ma'am.
Oh, is it? Then let him take rest then.
Thank you, ma'am. Mama, I'll go to school today. Okay, dear. Here's the lunch box. Hey, Keshav. Do you know that sir completed a lesson yesterday and also we have to submit our assignments today? Is it? Yes. Okay, Manoj. If you want classwork, I will give you. Thank you, Basha. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, students. Take your seats. Yesterday I taught you a lesson. Do you have any doubts on it?
No, sir.
Keshav, did you complete your assignment?
Sir, I was absent for 3 days.
Okay, submit your assignment within 2 days. Everyone, bring your assignments. Basha, you did a mistake here.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, thank you, students.
Thank you, sir. It's right, Papa.
Well, dear,
No, Papa.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
Why is your child absent from school, ma'am?
He's sick, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have something important to talk about your child. Can we meet at school?
Sure, ma'am. When can we meet you?
You can meet me at 4 p.m.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
Hi, ma'am.
Your child has been absent from a few days. He is a bright student. He was sick. I don't think he is okay. Did you consult a doctor?
Yeah, we already had a regular health checkup.
Sir, I don't think the same health issue won't repeat again. I think you should consult a counselor.
Sure, ma'am. We'll think about it.
Well, Anu, one of my friend is a counselor. He's in abroad. Why can't they contact him?
Sure. Call him now.
Okay then. Hello Karthik, how are you doing? I'm fine Ajay, how about you? I'm fine Karthik. When are you coming to India? I have a meeting in India, so I have already booked a flight ticket. That's amazing news Karthik. I wanted to meet you so bad. I will message you. Sure Karthik, bye.
Flight number 235 from United States is going to arrive shortly.
No dear, it's just a matter of an hour. Why can't we go there, meet him, and then you can take rest? You'll also have a change.
Okay, Papa. Where's Grandma and Grandpa?
They are taking rest dear. Let's go.
They need to meet the counselor. Hi, ma'am. meet you later. Sure, ma'am.
Hi Karthik, how are you doing? I'm fine Ajay, how about you? Fine Karthik. Your father told me sick, Keshav.
Yes, uncle. Headache and stomachache.
Well, Karthik, I have some work. I'll be back in a while. Bye Keshav. How do you feel about what's happening at school?
I feel a bit uneasy about it. Some things are changing and I'm not sure how to handle it.
Okay, don't worry, I'm here. With English in our class, you must face challenges right now.
I do face more challenges. The material gets more complex and there are more tasks and appraisals to prepare for.
Is there anything specific that has been more difficult since the class level is increased?
I need to spend more time learning and understanding the material.
Share your feelings with your parents and teachers. They will help you out.
Okay, uncle.
What's the matter Karthik?
No need to panic. By talking with your child, I understood his problem. This issue lasts for only a few months until he gets adjusted to the environment. This issue we have early in beginning stage.
What should we do now Karthik?
Understand the child's situation and interact with teachers frequently. And listen your child on what he is expressing. Teach him to face challenges.
Thank God we are here with the suggestion of his class teacher.
Oh, that's good. If we not identified and took necessary precautions, it may lead to some other ailments.
What shall we do now, Karthik?
Don't tell anything regarding his health, but now and then give him confidence. Try to make him come out of worries and no need of any medicines. Try to make him yoga and meditation.
Sure Karthik, we'll do follow on the steps.
Okay Ajay, I have a meeting now.
Sure Karthik. Keshav, can you fetch me a glass of water? I'll be always on your side.
Okay, Papa. I'll keep pushing forward because I know I have your support. Remember something, dear. We are always stronger than we think. You are also stronger than you imagine. Okay, Mama.
Now go to school and rock your day.
Hi, Keshav. How are you? I'm okay now, ma'am.
Children, take your own time and finish your work. You are all capable of amazing things. If you face a problem, don't be afraid to ask for help, whether from me, your family, or from your friends.
Okay, sir. I believe in all of you, and I am here to guide you and help you whenever you need me. So don't bother to ask me if you need my help. Thank you, ma'am. Anna, my son is so happy today. May I know the reason? I completed all my work with the help of my teachers and my friends. Excellent, dear.
I'm really proud of you, child. Well, let's go spend some time in our garden.
Okay, Papa. Grandma, Grandpa. Come, let's spend time in the garden.
Anu, today is the happiest day of your life. My son is finally happy. Go, get some sweets.
Okay, dear. So, what did we learn from all this? That even when things seem tough, we have strength within us to push through. It's determination and teamwork.
Corpse? Whose corpse is it?
A ghost named Beta lives in the cubs. Bring him to my custody and I will do miracles for your kingdom besides enhancing my own spiritual powers.
I will do it in the interest of my people.
Alright, then proceed this most extraordinary mission on the next
finished my flashlight. I shall be waiting for you in the crematory.
Ryan, where are you taking me?
I'm Vikramaditya, the ruler of this kingdom. I've come to take you, my captain.
That way. And who told you about me?
A hermit, Benicio. But who are you?
My name is Beta. I am Beta. Ha ha ha. I am ready to go. But I have one condition.
Speak up.
The journey is traveling had an interesting story to do. But you will not speak a word. If you open your mouth on today, I will flip up to people drink.
Agreed.
As a head burning and lighting in your kingdom, you will be the most delicious king, ruling at present. Listen to your story. I am going to tell you now.
Hail to Amber, hail to Maharaj. Your Majesty, unfortunately these days I am living in acute poverty. It's a matter of time before I rise to fame and earn money again. However, at this moment I am badly in need of 1,000 gold coins. Kindly provide me this loan. Within 6 months I will repay you. And what have you done? As a guarantee against this loan, I shall leave my blind son in your palace. He is highly gifted and will not hesitate to serve to the utmost of his ability.
How can the son of yours bring any service to me or my kingdom?
Your Majesty, what I tell you now will compel you to change your opinion about this boy.
Proceed.
Your Majesty, my son is an expert judge of horses.
Quite interesting, but how does it do?
My son rely on his sense of smell and touch to do his job. If you ever find him incorrect in his judgment, you may chop off our heads and may also punish me after I return from my mission.
All right.
Here, take your money.
Thank you, Maharaj.
After 2 days,
Marvelous. They are a beautiful youngsters. Please deserve it. Here. Take it.
Maharaj, I am here to sell a horse to your Majesty. An elegant and well-bred horse. It's an Arabian breed and very rare to get.
I summon the blind judge of horses. Tell me about its guardian is nearest to right.
How strange! Lying down behind the horse? You should better stop it. What a way to waste my time as well as that of His Majesty.
Your Majesty, it is better not to purchase this horse. It might hurt you when you ride on it.
What nonsense! I How can we disown the king like that?
I summon the expert driver. Non-rolling stack.
But it never behaves with me like that.
Yes, it certainly does not harm you. The reality of the coffee does not harm any milkman. Why did you get your old position?
How do you know? I was ever a milkman.
Milkman?
I have came to know this all by smelling the horse. This sauce is from your house. You fed with buffalo's milk and the parents are also owned by you.
My great apologies to you, Mother.
After few days. You are the father of this Anderson. It makes me wonder, what is your talent? I can tell the reality of the person. Oh really? Then tell about me. You are the son of a pig. Alone is one man and is to be immediately beheaded.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall break your head into 1,000 pieces.
Understanding is that he was really a son of a pig because he could not die and he did with it himself. God had to kill the old man. The blame must also lie on the old man. He should realize what he was saying.
You have failed to judgment pills. Praise the Lord. But you will open their mouth, so I will escape from Vikram. I admire your ability, but here I tell you another story.
Oh, what a life. It is with all these useless things. They all are more or less morally corrupted. They don't believe in God. Look here in men. Look here. Those who gamble are morally corrupted. They all are hooligans, idiots, religious people. Such people are never respected in our society.
Hey, you brother! How many times we must remind the God that we must go learn with the brain?
My dear sons, please listen to me. Those who do not care to attain knowledge in the youth, I repeat, those who do not care to attain knowledge in the youth, have to repent when they are in their old age. By then, it would be so late that nothing can be done in that stage.
All the sons listened to their father with rapt attention and were convinced. So they decided to go to a next town and learn.
We are master the art of magic. Yes, brothers, we are practicing for a year.
Let's go to our own hometown now.
Yes.
Yes, let's go to our hometown and show how tremendous we can do all that.
Yes, brothers, we can show our own. Veerajala, Maharajala, Abhyakala, Abhyakala, Om Bhim Bush. Brothers, see you.
have anything at my command. But I would like to request you to let me play with the end of this historical epoch and make the 25 stories and the prize given by me famous all over the world.
The movie is great. Bravo, Bhumika, bravo.
According to his words, Vikramaditya submits data to the conflict. When the conflict tries to kill data, Vikramaditya comes and saves data and kills the conflict.
Vikram, you are part of me. I created you to destroy the hostile forces and maintain peace on the earth. And I am glad that you performed your duties successfully and dutifully. But your job is not yet over. You still have many more battles to conquer. And since you have been created with a special purpose, that is to fulfill my plans on the earth and to destroy the evil forces. I am giving you a sword which is invisible. My blessings are with you. May you always be victorious.
Dear friends, Vikram tales offer us valuable lessons and insights. They show us the Indian folklore, Hindu mythology, historical significance, rich cultural heritage of India, and the language and literature, and also Indian values like beauty, loyalty, and wisdom. They also show us the importance of integrity and ones who should keep their word despite challenging situations. After all, Vikram tales are the pride of our India. So we conclude by saying that my India is great, supreme and beloved.
To the end of the competition, so now I request judges to come on to the dais to share their new ideas.
Talking, enjoying, playing, all that, isn't it? How many of you watched the plays? I don't know. Anyway, judges are here to talk to you. They will talk to you, then I will conclude.
How did you enjoy? Okay. So each team was rooting for your own team, right? Like Spurti Vahini wanted Spurti Vahini to win, Jnana Vahini wanted Jnana Vahini to win, right? That's what was happening, right? Okay. Like the overall observation of mine is that each team had put in their own efforts. The creativity was so good. The properties that they have made, the settings, it was all absolutely fantastic to notice all these things. I wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Okay.
Yeah, good evening everyone. It's a great pleasure and honor for me to be here at this competition. I see all the efforts and dedication you people took to bring these stories into life on the stage, and itself is a great achievement irrespective of the winners. Okay, thank you and all the best.
Good evening everyone. I just want to say a few lines about the basic theme of drama. It is applicable not only for drama, even regarding teaching, practicing, whatever, learning, regarding learning. It is like you tell me and I'll forget, and you show me and I will remember, and you involve me and I will understand it. I think these three lines will help each and every kid to pursue in their studies as well, and even whatever the fields they select. And I congratulate all the students who are here who perform, and all the teachers. My huge respect to all the teachers who are here, because I can see the hard work of them actually than the students who are here, and I hope the best wins. Thank you.
Dear judges, whenever we call you, the judges are willing to come. I thank all these three judges. I know they were very busy, and in spite of their scheduled time, they came to us. Busy time, they came to us, and
there with us all this time from 12, I think 12 o'clock they were here. And till 4 o'clock. I really thank you. It was a great pleasure meeting you. Thank you.